We have an official debut on the show today. It's called Tangled by Elizabeth Edmunds, next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? My name is Dorcas Maximus, Commander of the Dorks of the North, General of the Dork Legions, loyal servant to the true Emperor Dork Vader, and I will have my vengeance. Dorks of the world, unite! Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black rap back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
Only Chris Top.
Play the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sonny Clarkson, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the hell are you doing, world?
Sup?
Sup? You know, I am definitely not a technical person.
No, you're not.
No, and I have been fighting with this for like years, but it's like I get on here last night to make sure everything's cool, which is a good thing I did, and the website's just all screwy. So I get in and try to fix it, and now there's actually 2 players on the website. Yeah, so don't click 2 play buttons if you're listening, because it'll sound really funky. Just click 1. Just pick your player. I'll try to get rid of it later. But we've got Elizabeth Edmunds on the show today. You know, I think that storm did some weird stuff.
Yeah, it did, because now it's like our headphones are weird, too.
Yeah, it did some strange stuff, because it blew out our router. We lost a television, and we lost the cable box in the bedroom, and we lost something else. But it was like just
it's just dumb.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
we were sleeping. Well, we weren't really sleeping, but it was like 3 a.m. We were laying in bed, and we heard this loud pop outside. I thought we were going to look out and see a bunch of Transformers or something, but
That would have been better.
Yeah, but that didn't happen.
Go on some epic adventure or something.
Yeah, no Optimus. And speaking of storm, I think it's going to do something today.
Bloody hell.
So this could be a totally interesting day. We've got Elizabeth Edmunds coming up. Now we're going to play, when we've got her on, we're going to play a song called Done, which was actually written by devoN Nickoles, in case you didn't know that.
Trivia.
Yeah. And also, we've got a debut that has not been aired yet. It's called Tangled.
Ooh. Is it about Tangled?
Well, we'll see. But I think it's kind of cool because I don't think they were going to release it until August, which I still think they're going to release it in August, but they're going to let us play it.
That is so sweet.
Like the whole thing on the show.
That's sweet, boss.
Yeah, so that makes me feel kind of special. Does it make you feel special?
It does. It does
good,
make me feel
good,
special.
Good. Okay, so we're going to get Elizabeth Edmunds in the studio here in just a sec.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
Wait, is that a drill?
I figured I'd work on some home improvement stuff.
Where did you get a drill?
It doesn't matter because now I have the power.
Bruh, you don't even know how to use a drill.
Oh, I know how to use a drill.
Chris, you're gonna hurt yourself again. Just call Exact Construction.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty manly.
Look, just call Jory at Exact Construction. They handle electrical, plumbing, carpentry, drywall, painting, wood flooring, repair, remodel, and service calls. They do everything.
Okay. What's the number?
931-809-8098.
That's Exact Construction, done exactly how it should be. Exact Construction, that's XACT Construction, a proud sponsor of the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com.
And you are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program.
Boom, bam.
Boom, bam. I want to say hi to Aunt M. Is that for from Wizard of Oz, or is that your Aunt M, Elizabeth?
My aunt M. She's my aunt that lives in Georgia. She's pretty awesome.
Okay. Because that was Aunt M in Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah.
Or was it M?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't, yeah.
You got it right. Don't doubt yourself, Tom.
Yeah, I was doubting myself because I wasn't sure. And with the storm outside and everything, I'm a little creeped out now. I don't know what's going to happen. We might end up in Oz. You never know.
That would be okay. I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah. And speaking of moving, you're going to be moving. Have you already moved to Georgia, or are you still in Danville, Elizabeth?
No, I'm still in Danville. I'm going to be moving to Georgia. It'll probably be right at the very beginning of September, at the very end of August. So I'm still in good old Danville right now.
So are you excited?
I'm really excited. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking because I've been here since I was 14. Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, I'm going back to what I'm familiar with at the same time. So I'm not too nervous about it.
So you're going home, but you're leaving home too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, but you're doing this all for a guy, right? Your fiancé?
Oh, I wouldn't say all that, but I mean, have a factor in it. I mean, we're both doing things that we think will better our lives, so it's a mutual thing.
How long have you been dating?
We've been dating since high school. We met. Yeah, I was in 10th grade and he was in 11th grade.
Did he take you to prom?
Yeah, we went to prom 2 times.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. So he's the right guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love him.
Now, is he super supportive in your decisions, for music and stuff?
Yeah, he's supportive over anything. He just wants me to be comfortable and happy. So that's all I can ask for.
Now, what's his name?
His name is Ryan.
Now, does Ryan is Ryan with you?
No, he's actually working right now.
Ooh, I was going to get some dirt on you. So he totally understands that it's okay. When you have to go record a song, then he kind of steps back and he lets you do your thing.
Yeah, he hasn't ever been there when I've been recording, but wait, actually, I think he was there one time, and he thought it was really cool. So it was exciting to bring him along with me while recording something.
I remember the first time I heard your voice, I was so freaking impressed.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes. When I heard you sing Done, and I thought it was really cool because I didn't realize that devoN had actually had a hand in writing that until I went back.
Yeah, she did. She's awesome.
Yeah, me and devoN are tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she sent me a message just about an hour ago. She was like, "Don't worry, he's so awesome and nice." I was like, "Thank you."
Remind me to send her that $5 I owe her for that. Yeah. So you got some big things going on. You got the move coming on. When you get married?
I'm supposed to be getting married hopefully next October. I think it's on the 14th. I haven't been planning, so I don't know. It all just is a matter of, like, I don't know. I don't want to be in debt before I get married, so I'm just trying to get things together a little bit beforehand, you know.
Now, are you gonna sing at your own wedding?
I guess I could. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I might get my dad to do it. I mean, he sings too.
Oh, that's right. And he sings and he plays and does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so that's going to be exciting. So, so I'm guessing you're going to invite myself and Allie.
Oh,
of course.
Yeah. You guys have RSVP like right in front of the table and everything.
Nice. Well, now will you make sure you have those little wedding mints?
He loves those.
Wait, what is it?
You know, the little,
the mints.
Yeah, I love those wedding because I like to put them in my pockets and take them home.
Yeah, we'll be at restaurants and they'll just like shove like 20 into his pockets.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm the same way.
I love those
sugar
things.
packets. I take all the sugar packets.
Yeah, you got to have good breath. You know, it's important. I want to say, okay, so Aunt M is here. She says that's her first initial M. And then we've also got John Paul from Canada here, so you might get some Canadian fans today. And also we have Cody and Hannah.
Yes, those are my best friends.
They're the crew. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got a crew.
They called her Dog, so I guess that means they're close. Dog. D-A-W-G.
Homeboys.
How do you say that? I can't say that right.
Dog.
Dog. Okay. And then we've got Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim, yes.
Yeah, so everybody's here hanging out with us today. Have any of them heard your new song, Tangled, yet?
Yeah, I think my aunt has. I don't know about Uncle Jim, and then I played it for Cody and Hannah.
Right.
No, I mean, not a lot of people have heard it yet, so.
Well, we feel pretty good that you're letting us debut it on the show today.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting that. That's really cool that nobody else has played this yet, and but it's not going to come out until August, right?
Yeah, August 1st is the official release date.
Gotcha. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to play like 10 seconds of Tangled, and then we're going to play the whole thing later on in the show. I just want to kind of give people a little tease. And I'm just starting it at like...
That's not right. Like,
I know.
We're going to hear a song and we're going to want to finish it, and then you're going to stop
I'm just going to start it at a random spot and just let people hear it because it's really good. It's a really good... I've listened to it a couple times. But, okay, this is a little tease of Tangled, and if you want to hear the actual debut, just stick around and we'll play the whole thing. I picked a good spot. That's like right before the chorus started. Isn't that good?
Yeah, but come on. You're such a fiend. I was listening.
We're going to play the whole thing.
No. Listen to me. I was listening and jamming, and then you stopped playing it, and I'm mad about it.
Well, don't be mad at me.
I'm butthurt.
Are you still going to be mad at me after I play it later?
Well, no, I'll get over it by then, but right now I'm mad.
But we still got to
do that. You got to bring them in and then cut it off.
Yeah, we got to reel them in. So we should just play it in 10-second increments through the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
That would mess with my OCD. I don't know about
that. Okay, so are you having fun? Are you relaxed? Because this is your first radio interview, right?
Yeah, this is my first one. I mean, I'm a little nervous. I'm not going.
Oh, don't be nervous.
I'm not going to lie, but I mean, it's pretty cool. It's very relaxed.
Yeah, is it kind of what you expected, or is it a little different? Is it kind of weird?
No, I mean, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
He probably thinks I'm weird.
Yeah, well, you are a little weird.
I know. I'm
Y'all aren't weird. Like, I'm weird. You
have got so much support because I've seen some people commenting and talking about how they're going to be here for the live show, and most people will go back and they'll listen to it like, you know, afterwards on demand and stuff like that. But I mean, you've got a lot of people in here in the chat just ready to support you, and that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and especially for because you are a relatively new artist because you didn't really even get started until this year, right?
Yeah, I think it was like April maybe when I started doing anything. So this is really fresh for me.
But I mean, you seem like a seasoned artist. Like when I heard you singing "Done," I mean, I could not believe it. And what was it I said in the review that I did? It was like it was a good mix of pop and something else I said. But I mean, it really reeled me in, and you did such a great job with that. I couldn't even imagine anybody else singing it at this point.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like the music that I'm trying to put out, I'm trying to show like that I can have different styles, and because I do. I mean, I like to sing everything, and both of those, Tangled and Done, they're two different types of songs, but I don't know. I'm just trying to show variety, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what genre would you put yourself in? Because I know Christina Aguilera is a big influence for you.
Yeah, she's always been. That's a tough question. I guess if I wanted to be put into a genre, it'd be more on the pop side. I like country and everything, but I'm more like upbeat.
Sure.
So if I sing country, I like the more like, you know, upbeat and rock kind of country.
Now, when we start the Wabo Web Radio, or can we play your stuff on there?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Because I'll play the hell out of it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, because we're going to start that in December or so. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about the make. Is the makeup thing? Is that a hobby for you, or is that something else that you do on the side, or what?
It's something I do on the side. It's something that I've been doing probably about a year now. I really do love makeup.
Now, are we talking like just like for like you want to do makeup for supermodels or clowns? Or you want to do like for movies or something? It's
just myself mostly, just some glam makeup, nothing intense, I guess. But I don't know. It's just a hobby, I guess I should say.
Well, I mean, you're really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, so you just do your own makeup, or you do other people's?
I just do my own. I've never done anyone else's makeup before. That kind of freaks me out, but I want to just to see if that's something, you know, I might want to continue with.
Yeah. So if I ever have to be on television or anything, I can call you up and I can be like, Elizabeth, I need some makeup.
Well, I will hook you up.
So she'll hook me up.
Yes.
She'll powder my nose.
There you go.
Right.
Because that's something you couldn't do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have to get a professional for that because I don't know. I don't understand it. So, okay. So what's your biggest love? So, I mean, you got the music, you've got the makeup, you know, a lot of stuff going on in your life. So, I mean, what do you tend to put first?
I put my family first, and my friends and Ryan. Like, just to be honest, that's the one thing that keeps me going and makes me the happiest.
Sure.
My loved ones. They're the motivation right there.
You put them first, but they all understand and they're all very supportive of your music when you have to work on that?
Yeah, and honestly, it's easier because since my dad, he's been a musician his whole life, so he gets it. I don't really have to explain anything.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
So they understand.
What did he freak out when he first heard you could sing like that? Because I freaked out and I didn't even know you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, to be honest, I didn't sing around my dad up until maybe beginning of this year, because I guess it was one of those things where he intimidated me because that's his passion. He loves to sing and play music. So I was like, I don't know. He was the one person that if I was going to sing around, like I wanted it to be, I don't know, perfect or something. Sure. I can't really explain it, but I guess it surprised him. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Is he around? I'll talk to him.
You just want to get dirt on her.
I'm trying to get something on her, but she won't let me. Ann M says that she's not being biased, but that little sneak peek was superb. Cody and Hannah says that also your goddaughter says hi. And,
hey, baby. I love her. She's like
so
1 year
animated.
Old. She can't understand me. But
she's like, hey, I love her. It's really good. And then you got Hannah and Elizabeth. You have such a great voice. Love the little sneak peek. So, yeah, people are loving you to death, and they're very, very supportive. So, now, for people like JP there in the chat that have never heard you before, I don't want them to think that I'm telling fibs. I want them to hear you. So, what we're going to do, we're going to play Done. And
are you going to play the whole song?
I'm going to play the whole song. This one's already came out. This one's already come out, yeah. Now, I do want to say this to everybody that's listening, and to you too, Elizabeth. If for some reason we cut out, it's not because we don't like you. It's because there's a monsoon coming or something, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's just crazy. There's like sideway trees out. I think I just saw a zombie outside.
Oh, my goodness. I'm ready to go for this.
me too.
It's nuts. So why did you pick Done?
Well, done was we had a list of songs that people that had wrote, and done. I heard it. My producer John, he just played it for me. Just do you like this? Do you like this? And then all of a sudden I heard it, and I was like, yes, I have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Devin, she wrote it, and I don't know. It was just one of those songs that I knew if I heard it on the radio, it'd be one of those songs that I would just start singing, catch on to, and love. And I don't know, I liked it a lot, so I really wanted to record it.
Yeah, and you have to, if you don't write a song yourself, you really have to be able to connect with it before you can sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you do. I mean, when I heard it, I just assumed that you wrote it yourself. Yeah, but it's really, really good. So we're going to play Done, sung by Elizabeth Edmunds right here on the Chris Top program.
Shock and shame upon your face, 'cause I know I don't want you to come back home. 'Cause I'm done with you, and I'm done with all your crazy lies that you say and do. And I'm done with you, and I'm done with all the stupid games you try to play. I'm done with you.
Okay, I remember what I said now. It was like it was like a fusion of some pop and I'm really catching some blues in there.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, I mean, and it mixes really, really well.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to hear you, like when you release an EP or an album or something, maybe just go total blues on at least one song.
I would love that. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. That would be really cool.
I bet you could rip it up.
Like a ballad.
Yeah. Now, have you ever written anything yourself, or are you still kind of looking for songwriters and that type of thing?
Unfortunately, no, I haven't. But I don't know. It's one of those things that's hard. Like I've tried, but I'm never satisfied with anything that I'm doing so far. But I'd love to collaborate. I know that would be something that could probably work out pretty good. But as of right now, I'm kind of just looking for people just that are wanting people to cover their songs or something.
Yeah, and you're doing a great song, picking the right ones for you, and that's so important. That's the most important thing you can do if you're not going to write, your own stuff.
Yeah,
for sure. No, that's just great. Done is wonderful. Now, if somebody wants to purchase Done, or say if I want to stalk you or find out more about you, now we discussed Twitter. You don't have a Twitter yet.
No, not yet.
But people can look for that maybe today.
That's going to be in the works.
Okay,
for sure.
And you better follow us.
Twitter.
Oh yeah, y'all are going to be like the first people.
Oh, did you hear that?
Sweet.
We're going to be, while she still has the little Twitter egg, we're going to be...
Oh, man. No Twitter egg. Twitter egg equals lame. Oh.
She's going to be a little Twitter egg following us.
No,
it'll be fun.
She's got to have a picture.
It'll be fun. No, but it's Elizabeth, so it's cool. We'll give her a pass, like a day pass.
I don't give anybody
like
a
a day or two.
No.
Maybe to get that perfect picture.
Maybe
Twitter
you can
picture.
do that.
Don't worry, I'm
going
going to get rid of the egg as soon as possible.
Okay, so just the eggs
You'll have
gone.
no eggs.
The eggs are gone.
Exactly.
Okay, so Twitter's in the future. And where else can people stalk you at? On Facebook? And you said you had an Instagram. How do they get there?
My Instagram is under the lovely hip bones.
That's great.
I just have big hip bones. I'm not gonna lie. My hips don't lie.
She's good for birthing babies. The big hip bones.
Bruh.
Maybe like have a hammock to lay in. But I'm on Facebook, of course, under Elizabeth Edmunds music page, and there's iTunes and Bandcamp. But as of right now, that's pretty much it. Okay,
so what are your songs? 99 cents.
I think it's 99 cents on iTunes, and then Bandcamp, you can pay whatever you want for it or something, as long as it's like $1 or $29. I think. I don't know. I haven't been on there in like a month. I forgot. I'm sorry.
So Allie, how important is it that people actually buy Elizabeth's material as opposed to stealing it?
It's super important because the artists work very hard to produce music for the audience's listening pleasure. And I mean, it's for themselves too, but I mean, they do it so that people can hear their talents. And if you go and steal that with whatever software you're using, you're not doing them a favor, and they can't get any more music. So if I catch you stealing these people's music, I will hunt you down.
So was that hard for you?
I can only do that one time today. So
that's it? That's the only time we can do it today?
Yep.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, that's
Maybe you can whisper it next time. I will hunt you down.
No. Listen to me.
Okay.
My pride would be so hurt.
Okay.
Because it's got to be big.
So that's it.
Yep.
Maybe I could do it for you.
Yeah, you can do it for me.
No, I can't do it like you can, though.
No, you can't.
But no, seriously, though, just skip a cup of coffee at Starbucks one day, and you can probably go out and buy 5 different songs from independent artists. And that's really some important stuff. And that's stuff that you'll have forever. I mean, the coffee, you're going to drink that in an hour, it's going to be gone. But, yeah, you can keep these songs forever. And Done is at the top of my playlist. I love it.
Thank you.
Well,
that's really nice to hear.
Well, yeah, and I don't make this stuff up. I don't say it just to make you feel good. I mean, I'm
flattered. I am.
Yeah, because if we didn't like you, if we didn't like you, and I mean it just like that, if we didn't like you as a person, and if you weren't a super talented artist with some great songs out there, we wouldn't have you on the show at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, just so you know. Oh, we got WTF'd by Cody and Hannah.
WTF?
Yeah.
What's WTFing? What's going on?
Yeah, it was the birth and babies comment. I don't know how they felt about that.
That's when I was like, bruh.
Look, they probably said it too, so no shame.
And Ashley says that she's excited to have some downtime at work so she can listen to Elizabeth.
Yay.
Yeah, and she said April would be so excited for you.
Oh, yeah.
And who's April?
She was an old friend of mine from high school, and she was really interested. She was doing really good in her modeling career, but she passed away back in 2013.
Aw.
She was always so supportive, like, because at that time I was just making videos on YouTube. And yeah, she was always so supportive, and I don't know, it makes me sad talking about it.
Well,
but,
sure, and it is sad. It is sad. Okay, so lots of big things in the work for you. And now, do you ever get a chance to go out and play anywhere live, or are you at that point yet?
I'm not exactly at that point yet. I've been, playing with friends and stuff, like going out and at the park and stuff like that. But unfortunately, just with everything going on here lately with moving and just working all the time, and the fact that I live in a city with like 2 bars, there's like a whole lot of room right now for me to be able to perform like I'd want to. But hopefully when I get to Georgia, I'll start, settling down and being able to get everything together to do that like I want to.
I got to say, Allie and myself, we're a little bummed out because you're not moving to Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so awesome. I mean, who's to say?
You never know.
You never know what the future holds, yeah.
Yeah, and how far is Georgia from where you're at in Georgia to Nashville, do you know?
I believe it's probably 3 hours, maybe.
So that's not bad.
Yeah, I was going to guess 5.
From here in Danville.
Yeah, that's not bad. So you could actually hit up Nashville, once a month or something.
Yeah, that would be a lot easier than trying to come from here.
Now, if you go to Nashville and don't let us know, I'm going to be really hacked off at you.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm gonna hit you guys up on Twitter.
On Twitter too,
right? And I'm gonna let you guys know.
No, but if you do something in Nashville and give us like a month's notice, we will be there.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great.
See, we're super important people, so we need at least a month's notice.
Yeah.
So it helps. That way I can say we will definitely be there instead of I'll try. And you know what I'll try means?
Means no.
Yes, we all know.
Every time.
Well, not you. That's just a normal people thing.
Right,
like when they're just like, yeah, I'd love to see you. I'll be there, and then
they just don't.
No.
It's annoying.
Okay, I've got a couple of really super important questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
And our listeners, they expect us to ask these questions. So you might want to, if you're not sitting down, you might want to sit down and take a deep breath.
All right.
Okay.
I've been sitting, so I'm good.
Okay, so you're good. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so if you could have any superhero power, what would it be?
It would probably be, the first thing that came to my mind is invisibility powers.
Oh, now are you being a pervert?
She wants to go to the men's
I'm not
locker
trying to be
room.
a pervert, but I'm just trying to creep, like, in a sense of, like, is somebody talking about me? Or, like, no, just...
I just assume
like
everybody going
actually
to
like go into the White House and find them talking about aliens or something. Not
maybe.
for pervert purposes, but for
No, she would never go into the men's locker room.
No, that's
Ever.
Oh no,
Not even one time.
I don't know if anybody that wants to do that. That's not at the top of my list.
Now, okay,
I'm glad of this.
A little bit more of an intense question for you. Now, if you had an opportunity, if you had 5 minutes to sit down with anybody, and this could be anybody throughout history, they could be living or dead, it doesn't matter, but all you've got is 5 minutes to have a cup of coffee with this person, who would it be?
That is a hard one.
It's a difficult question. It really is.
I guess, well... If we're talking like non-seriously, the first person that comes to my mind is Leonardo DiCaprio, just because I want to be that man since I came out the womb, pretty much. But
that's why she wants to be invisible, so she can go into Leonardo DiCaprio's
locker room. His locker room.
Oh, right. That's why.
Right.
Okay. But being serious, it would probably be. That is such a hard question.
It's tough. It's really tough.
I want to pick somebody that's dead. Just because I feel like, I don't know.
Well, if you want to dwell on the question a little longer, what we can do, because we've only got about 9 minutes left. We're going to run out of time if we don't watch it.
Oh, snap. Okay.
It flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're having like the time of your life, and it's like, bam, almost over.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say Karen Carpenter. She would be really cool to meet.
Oh, the Mamas and the Papas?
Yeah, from the Carpenters.
From the Carpenter. Okay, that's what okay, yeah. Who was I thinking? I was thinking about the chick from the Mamas and the Papas. What's her name?
The Mamas and the Papas.
But she's talking about the Carpenters. Yeah. She was now she she was really good. She had a gigantuous voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, is that now? What would you talk with her about? Like, what would you like? What kind of conversation would you have with her?
Well, she was honestly she was somebody that influenced me growing up too. My dad always played her music, and I knew her story and everything. And I would probably just talk. I would talk to her about her music, but she seemed sad to me. I don't know. I would just want to talk to her and tell her that I love her and that she's amazing.
Now she passed away. Was it anorexia? Is that why she passed away?
Yeah.
Was that her?
It was due to effects from anorexia. She used to take this stuff, I forget what it's called, but it would make you throw up and everything. I think it ultimately stopped her heart. But yeah, it's really depressing, but she was an amazing artist. She had just a timeless voice.
And it's cool. It's cool that your dad has those influences on you, because I mean I guess he probably played that around you while you were growing up.
Yeah, he played. Yeah. He played everything from Carpenters to Michael McDonald and all. He's definitely introduced me to a variety of different artists.
Does he ever get a chance to go out there and play with you?
No, not yet. But I mean, I would love that in the future. It'd be really cool to be able to perform with my dad by my side.
Yeah, so your dad could be your guitar player in Nashville sometime.
I'm sorry?
I said your dad could be your guitar player in Nashville when you go.
I don't know if he's much of a guitar player, but he can go to town on some keyboards.
There you go. Whatever it takes. Yeah. You could sing Piano Man.
Yes.
That's always a classic.
Yeah, that's my favorite song ever.
I'm still waiting for somebody to cover that. One of our songstress friends.
To do a good job.
Yes.
On covering it. Yeah, that's important.
Well, I mean, everybody that we're friends with that's a singer is good, so they would do a good job.
Piano Man's different, though. It takes
you got to make it really good. That's just a staple song.
So that could be a challenge for you, Elizabeth Edmunds. You never know. Okay. Now, Tangled. So why did you pick Tangled?
Tangled, that song... Hollie Poole wrote it, and she's a really good writer. I've heard other stuff that she's written. She basically, that song, when I heard it, it was one of those things, I guess, when I heard Done. When I listened to it the first time, I just caught on to it, and it was just so sweet. And I think I needed something like that after singing Done. I needed to do something a little more sweet and on the sensual side, and it was just pretty, and I liked it a lot.
It is pretty, and I can definitely tell you connect with the song for sure. Before we do that, I got to tell you something Ann M said. She's a firecracker, isn't she?
She's a firecracker.
She said that you should have a sandwich with Karen Carpenter. Poor thing.
Oh my goodness.
It was hard. I mean, if I had more time to think about it, I wouldn't mind having a sandwich with.
Right, just make sure she eats a sandwich.
I think that was her trying to be mean.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. Okay, so this is Tangled, Elizabeth Edmunds on the Chris Top program.
Okay.
I can hardly sleep in these tangled sheets as night turns to morning. My feet are getting cold with the blankets on the floor. Your sleepy eyes open. Don't move, stay where you are, right here, one breath apart. I'm where I wanna be.
And that was the debut. Nobody's played that ever. Well, I mean, over, on the radio.
Yeah, but we're special.
But we are special. So now people are going to be wanting to buy that. So how soon can they buy it?
It's probably not going to be on sale until August 1st.
Right.
So yeah, I would say August 1st for sure.
So you're going to make them wait till August. Is it hard? Is it difficult?
It's okay.
Is it difficult when you go out and record something like this, and then you have to just kind of sit there on it for months at a time before you release it, and you're just...
Yeah, I noticed it's... I'm a really impatient person, but where I work at, I've learned a lot of patience, so I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Just wait it out.
Well, I'm so excited for you, and I'm so happy that we stumbled across Done several months ago. This was before the CMA Fest, so this was back, I guess early June.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think when we first heard it, and I'm so happy that we did stumble across you and find you. I mean, it's just it's cool when you do a little fishing, and I'm always looking for stuff like this. But every once in a while you'll come across somebody that is unique, and you are definitely unique, and you're just an amazing artist. You have a great voice. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see you. To see how you grow. Yeah, and I'll be discouraged if you give up.
No, it's not. Everything, like I said, is so new to me. So this is literally just the beginning of everything. So I'm really excited to see where it takes me.
Mm-hmm. Now, Aunt M is blaming that comment about, I think, on Uncle Joe. Or Jim. Oh. Uncle Jim.
Yeah. Tell them to stop.
Right.
They can't stop.
Cody and Hannah said that you have such an amazing song. You're going to go far, Liz. Hannah says, OMG, so good. And then Aunt M says, amazing. Chris Top, you can say you discovered Miss Wonderful before everyone else. So, and that brings me to my next question. Now, I need you to make a promise to me.
Okay.
And this is super important, okay? Don't let me down.
Okay.
Okay? I'm counting on you.
Uh-oh.
So first I have a question. What's your dream stage?
My dream stage?
Yeah, like your dream venue, like the place that you are just dying to perform at.
Whew. Gosh, that is a tough one.
It's a toughie. Or maybe it's a city or an event.
I think... probably somewhere, I don't know. Atlanta is honestly like one of those places that I really want to right now perform at. But I mean, that's like my first place, I guess, that I really want to perform at. But at the top place, I'm not so sure yet. I'd have to.
Okay. Okay. Let me kind of paint a picture for you. Say maybe it's CMA Fest and LP Field. Thousands of people, just waves of arms going up and down in the audience, just screaming your name. When you hit that point in your career, you got to promise us backstage passes.
Oh, yeah.
So is that cool? So we're down with it.
I'm so down.
Okay, so like when you start doing YouTube videos and they have 12 million views, 15 million views and stuff like that, don't forget us.
I will not forget you.
Okay, good. Good.
Y'all are awesome.
That makes me feel good. And, we want to just kind of hang out in the green room, and eat some grapes. And
yes, definitely grapes.
I'll bring you, complimentary buttermints. And...
Oh, sweet. We're good. We got it. We're tight with Elizabeth.
Yes.
Okay. So, one more time, they can find you, we can find you on Instagram. We can find you on Facebook. If they just search Elizabeth Edmunds, will you pop up?
Yes.
Okay.
It should pop up.
Gotcha. And are you pretty good at communicating with your fans?
Yeah. I try my best to get back, within a timely manner. As soon as I read it, honestly, I'd respond.
Well, good. And I'm so happy that we met you. You're in the circle now. You're part of the family.
Yay.
Yeah, so anytime anything exciting comes up, or if you have any news, anything at all, you let us know. We'll talk about it at least, or we can get you back on the show and we can just go for it.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. I'm just glad you took the time with us today.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the time. Like,
Yeah.
that means the world to me.
We got you, girl. We got you.
You got my back.
I got you back. She's so country. I love her to death. Yeah, she's really country. But thank you guys so much for listening today. We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because I know there's a million other things you could be doing, but guess what? You chose to listen to us, and that makes us feel pretty damn good. So until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good. We're gone.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time